So I'm breaking camp this morning, and Shenandoah National Park has a lot of bears. So I'm keeping my food hanging in a bear line. And I'm probably, I don't know, what, 200 feet away from my tent. So if the bears do come over here and try to figure out how I'm going to get this food, they probably won't wake me up. That's why you kind of move it away from your camp. And it's probably a good idea to do this for the rest of the trip, because this area and southern Pennsylvania, a lot of bears. So I'm being careful. And there's some good ideas. You know, bear line you should have at least 10 foot up, preferably 4 foot out from the tree, because a bear will try to climb a tree. So I'm here at Old Bragg View Overlook, and you can see that I'm right here in the cloud layer, and down there in the valley, at least on the east side of the ridge, it's nice and clear down there with sunshine right on the top of the mountain. But here you can see the clouds just pouring over the ridge top. This has been the worst weather of the entire trip in the last 3 weeks, even worse than the dead of winter when I came through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and northern Florida, with the temperatures down to 16 degrees around Tallahassee. But it was dry. That makes a huge difference. I mean, if it's wet like this, and misty and cold and raining and thunderstorms last night, all night. I mean, I had about 30 hours of rain, but it looks like once I get down to the valley floor here in about 30 or 40 miles at the town of Front Royal, I'll see better weather. You know, these two blinky lights probably have saved my life, because look at there are some cars on the road, and the visibility is really bad. And this blinky light, this big 5 LED one, was given to me by a guy that I met in Homestead, Florida, by the name of Uriah. And Uriah, I still cannot thank you enough for finding me and then giving me your spare light. Thank you very much. It's a lifesaver. So I'm just 20 miles from the northern end of Shenandoah National Park. And behind me here is the Blue Ridge Mountains. The mountains that I've just come through. All through here, right down to the south. You can see. And it's a pretty awesome sight. As you can see, the day is dawning a little different than the last couple days. But this is quite a challenging ride. Very jagged peaks. There's something to be said about the Blue Ridge Parkway and the Skyline Drive of Shenandoah National Park, and that is, you'll find very, very little ground. You are either climbing or descending the entire time, and I think it's about 200 miles worth of these mountains I've just ridden a bicycle through. Anyway, I take one last look before I go down the other side here and check this experience to have bicycled. It's also quite cool. So I've just come out through the tunnel here, and I'm at the junction of 211. I don't know if you can see, this is 211, and it's got some serious switchbacks all the way up. Looks like the junction is right up over this bend. Luray, Virginia, is on the other side here, and this side, man, it's already warmer. I just dropped about, I'm guessing, 1,500 to 2,000 feet. So it's a lot warmer. I need to adjust my clothing. But yeah, I got one more climb, and then it's about a 20-mile downhill into the town of Front Royal. So that's it. The sun's coming out a little bit. So I'm now at the northern end. There goes the bell of Skyline Drive in Shenandoah National Park, and that last 10 miles is a very quick descent. So 10 miles worth of just 30 miles an hour. It's awesome. So I'm just a couple miles, like 2 or 3 miles outside of the town of Front Royal. And, you know, I think it's about 60 miles to the town of Leesburg. So if you look around here, check this out. The trees down here have leaves on them. Which is different because it's been practically just late winter up on the mountain. Anyway, so I'm going to leave the park now and descend down to Front Royal.